Ladies, are you ready to ignite your purpose and bring about positive change in the world? At Ignite Purpose, we are focused on empowering women to fulfill their purpose through our tailored resources and guidance.
Hi, welcome to Ignite Purpose. I'm Victoria Miserak, and I am so excited to have Patrice Smith with us today. I have been wanting Patrice here for a long time because the ministry that she and her husband Mark have is really so many multi-levels of extraordinary and wonderful. So Patrice, thank you for being here. I'm so grateful. So Patrice and Mark, they have a performing arts group basically, and it's a ministry, and they've called it Potter's Players. I love what you have told me about the process of writing. It's not just you writing, is that right?
No, I have felt, from back at the time of Bibleodian, there was a lot of comedy in it as well. And I would sit at the computer and I feel like oftentimes I'm taking dictation. I'm reading the Bible. It's like, I call it my kinetic Bible study. I spend a lot of time reading the Bible, reading what story I feel like God's calling us to communicate, and praying a lot. And if it doesn't just come easily, if it's not coming right out, I know it's not time to write. I need to put it away and wait or pray more or read more. Wow. But some of those had a lot of humor in them, and I would just be sitting at the computer laughing my head off. And Mark, my husband's like, "What is going on over there?" I'm like, "That's so funny. It's cracking me up because it's just coming." It's like it's like the download. Really, it's like truly, I don't feel like I write it. I'm not saying it's nowhere like. It's not like it's the Word of God. It's totally different. That's the Bible, and that's But there is an inspiration. Totally, I am not that smart. I am not smart enough to write these things.
They are brilliant.
If I'm not now with these, they're more serious, and a lot of them in there. If I'm not crying while I write it, then it's not right. Then I know I need to go back again and pray and maybe write a different time.
Wow, that is so awesome. Gosh, Patrice, I know you have a play coming up. So would you care to talk a little bit about that and share with everyone when and where?
Sure. This one's called This Christmas Majesty. Those are the words that God gave me. It's really kind of two titles. This Christmas is really about the first part of the play, and the Majesty is all about Jesus. So this one is going to be December 7th, 8th, and 9th. And the 7th and 8th are Thursday, Friday. Those are at 7 p.m. And the 9th is a Saturday, and that's a matinee at 2 o'clock. Awesome. So it's free. You don't need tickets. Awesome. Just show up.
Can you say a little bit about, I don't know, is there anything more to share?
Sure. It's
just story, just a little teaser, just so everybody can get there.
Sure. So the first part, we meet the Adamson family, and they're kind of a hot mess, like a lot of families are. But it's 3 generations that are getting together. They're getting ready for the youngest granddaughter is going to be performing in a church Christmas play as an angel. But the family's gathering together, and to spend a little quality time, the grandfather asks the question, if you could have one thing this Christmas, what would you ask for? But it can't cost it. It can't be anything that you can buy or earn. And the family goes around and talks and says something, and most of them come up with a rather stupid answer. But then we have a freeze moment for them, and we get to see inside their heart and what they won't tell each other, but what they're feeling on the inside. And it's like the gamut of what humanity goes through, right? We've got a teenage daughter who's going through a lot of emotional struggles. We've got a family that's getting divorced, and the son's trying to figure out, why did my dad leave? So lots of different things from different generations.
I shouldn't be smiling at the depressing parts of these stories. I saw a little glimpse, and it is so well done, and it's enjoyable. I mean, not only are you getting such strong biblical messages, you're showing the reality of all of our lives, and also what Jesus can do when we allow Him in. So,
So then we follow the family who basically are coming into the play, and we have the play within the play. which is all about Jesus, right? Because all of their issues, all the issues, every struggle that we have, he is the answer to. He is who we need. So we see all of the power and majesty of Jesus from before creation. We see him in creation. We see him through the creation of man and the fall, and that he left heaven to come to earth. And when I was just praying about what to write, the words that God first gave me was big. I didn't know what that would mean. It is big. It is big in every way.
It's not small potatoes, is it?
It's big. Okay. It's like, buckle up.
Yeah.
And then the other one was the train of his robe. And so we're literally trying to portray the impossible, which is heaven. We've never ever tried to do anything like this, but I kept seeing the train of his robe. And maybe I won't give away too much about that. I want it to be a surprise. But let's just say it's gonna be big and
beautiful,
and
spectacular.
Beautiful. So beautiful. And we see this resolve with the family too, that experiences God in that room, and hopefully the audience does too.
Well, I don't think there's a doubt that won't happen. Oh my gosh, God definitely blesses your obedience. So thank you, Patrice. Thank you so much for what you do.